I'm sorry, can I cuss? I'm cussing.
Well, look, this is going from my, from my own social media, so I don't mind if you cuss, but I don't know if the network has any sort of issue with that or whatnot, but you can cuss all you want. So what's this whole experience been like, starring in a new sitcom called American Auto, and what was the audition process like for you?
At the time when I got the audition, I had flown back and forth to New York 3 times. From New York to LA. So I was fucking out of it. And when I got it, the casting agents there at NBC, they were like, don't look at the breakdown. And I was like, oh baby, now I gotta look at the motherfucking breakdown. And so when it said like mid-50s white grandmother, I was like, baby, now that is not me. I am none of that. So when I had walked in, I was so tired. This was the 3rd flight I had just the night before. When I walked in, they were like, X, are you ready to slate? And I was like, what? And that flight from LA to New York is a bitch. Like, oh my God, it's so hard. So I did the audition. We did one and they were laughing. And I was like, okay, but they always laugh. They always think you're funny. And you never book. So I have been auditioning since I was 12. So at the time I did that, I was 32. And we got a call and I was like, oh my God, my agent's calling me. And I don't know why, maybe my body knew before I knew. She was like, well, answer it. I was like, oh yeah. So I called and she was like, X, everybody's on the call. It's Marcy, it's me. She was like, you booked it. They want. I was like, wait. What? No, you're a liar. And the next day she was like, you have to meet Justice Fisher. You guys have to go because at this point you would have already have met all of the studio heads and all the producers, but they just sent your shit straight through. And I ran up to Justin and I was like, you have changed my life. He was so sweet to this day. And yeah, so that's how it happened. When I came back to LA to shoot was March 13th. So there were talks of the pandemic. Everybody was like, let's just have some sanitizer just to, do that. And I was just like, yeah, flu. And then everybody at American Auto, we were all like, yes, this is something that'll just pass. We don't know, like, guys, we're still gonna shoot. So I went for my fitting. And the next day after my fitting, they were like, so the world is kind of, how do you say, shut down? Like everybody has to go. And I was like, look, I understand the world is shut down, but this is my 4th flight in like 6 weeks flying back and forth to New York to LA. I need to stay in this hotel for the weekend. Like I need rest. Like I can't. And let me tell you, Dennis, it was so fucking scarce. Remember everybody was buying all the toilet paper,
yes,
all the fucking canned goods. I had no toilet paper in my house. I had to take toilet paper from the fucking hotel because I was like, I'm not gonna have none when I get back. What the fuck am I gonna do? I have to wipe my ass. So I was looking at that hotel. I was like, shit, I need a blow dryer. Listen, if I could fit this bed in my goddamn bag, I would.
Like when I saw Anna Gasteyer in the pilot, I was like, oh my goodness, like I didn't know she was going to be in this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is it intimidating at all to work with such a big star? Or are you just like, okay, she's just one of my colleagues. Like she's another female comedian. Like, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it was intimidating at first because I'm like, oh, fuck, I've watched her since I was a kid, and you just want to be good. Like, I just want to make sure that I rise to the occasion with her and everybody else. So with Anna specifically, yes, it was intimidating at first, but then you meet her and she's so fucking kind and she was so gracious, and especially with me and like Harriet, of course, like me and the ladies of the show, like she like clung to us and is so extremely supportive and so open and has helped to guide me even in like personal things, or like if I want to come to her, I'm like, hey, and I'm thinking about this, or well, what does the manager actually do? Do I need one? Like I talk to her about everything and she will answer any and every fucking thing. So I'm very grateful. Very grateful.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about cars, because of course that's what this show revolves around.
Yeah.
I was wondering, what was your first car versus what you're driving now? Or is it still the first car?
Baby, they stole my first car. Them motherfuckers, I swear to, if I ever see you, it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions, because that was my baby. So I had, okay, so first of all, my baby, I miss her so much. So I had a Toyota Tercel. It was, I wanna say maybe an 87 or 88, but it looked like you know, right before they paint it, it looks like real matte. It looks, I bought a model.
So it wasn't shiny, basically.
It wasn't shiny. It looked like the last step right before you paint it. That's what I had. And so only 2 doors worked, the driver and the back right. So when my passenger had to pee, I had to get out or she had to climb back and go to the side. Okay. Let me tell you, I used to be in there 7 people deep, just illegal as fuck, just all up in Hollywood, me and all the homies. It was amazing. And they stole my shit. And you know what? I found out and I researched and I was like, oh, people tend to steal cars like that because they can, like, there's probably the most likely like no insurance or what value is that. And then they can go and commit crimes and then just burn it instead of.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it might just be, you know, charbroiled right now.
Yes, it may be on fire. And I'm someone that I like old school cars, low riders. I like something strong. Oh my God, my Toyota Cresta that I had at 89, that bitch used to motherfucking purse. She was a V8. I had beat. 2 people hit me in total day cars. They hit me, and because my shit is metal, I like old school metal cars. So when I buy my car, it will be like not nothing new. The only reason why I'm kind of leaning towards some new shit is because Tesla, they've been doing it fucking right. Like this no gas shit is looking good. Yeah.
So are you a little skeptical then because of everything that's happened to you with cars to even get a car, basically?
Yeah, no. Well, I'm just like, somebody gonna steal my Tesla. If you gonna steal my old shit, you gonna steal my Tessie. But I was like, I'm in a better neighborhood now.
Okay.
So I'm hoping, you know, that the little old white lady next to me, if she try to steal my shit, I'm gonna catch her because she gonna be moving fucking slow. So if she do, I'm gonna see her little ass try to, you know, I'm gonna be like, Mildred, what the fuck are you doing? What's the craziest thing that happened to me in a car?
Mm-hmm. Or with a car?
Yeah, I was working at Starbucks when they had just, in 2007, so Inglewood was like one of the first people, sorry, not Inglewood specifically, but in Inglewood on the brand Centinela was one of the first Starbucks in Inglewood to have like the drive-through.
Okay.
So this child of God decided that since we made her coffee wrong, luckily we had the sensor and I felt her energy. She fucking threw that coffee at me, at my face. And this was pre-COVID. Wasn't nobody had no fucking mask. She would have burnt my shit.
Ooh. But regardless, that wouldn't have been nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, she's in jail now. Probably.
with a charbroiled car. Have you ever been on a date in a car?
Have I ever been on a date? No. Well, because then he would just be homeless, right? Like, baby, let's go on a date in a car. And this was not COVID times. And he's trying to be like, on a date in a car. I'm like, what the fuck you mean a date in a car? So you don't have a home? Are you houseless?
You know, sometimes you'll go in a car to like a nice, you know, kind of, what you call it, when you go to the mountains or whatnot and you see like the scenic view or whatnot.
Oh yeah. But see, my mama warned me about that. My mom was like, Mija, if you do that, you're gonna get pregnant and then you won't have a future.